Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, the big pirate ship in Tampa, Florida. EA Sports College Football with a terrific matchup on this Thursday night. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the USF Bulls offense will have the football first. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that being there as a friend who sticks closer than a brother.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
The option, the keeper. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Isaac. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. They climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is, now can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Back to pass, it's Van Buren. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. Up and hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. And it slips just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tigers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Takes the handoff. It's Hayden. Looks as if he'll have enough to pick up the Memphis first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Back to throw, it's Nolan. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
You wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? They just haven't been able to get clicking in this game throwing the football. They're going to have to find that mojo and get back into a rhythm here pretty quickly.
They kick it away on 4th down. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. The run inside. It's Isaac. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important.
Turns on the Jets. He's at the 20. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like...
Maybe a brace. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Scanning the field, it's Nolan. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Memphis will be forced to punt. That first punt was a beauty. Did take another one just like it. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Creates a little space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game.
Makes a grab and room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. The Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone. It's Isaac. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. A little screen to the running back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day, this one from 23. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Wants to throw. It's Nolan. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Cradles it at the 35. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. This USF offense will open this drive right here. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
From the gun on third down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Nice job by the tight end making the catch and playing physical. You're a big body guy, man. Make him feel that. Nice job breaking an extra tackle, getting some extra yards for his team.
Makes a catch. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Got enough space. Touchdown Bulls. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's brought down as return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
From the gun, running back gets the give. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Now on second down. They'll give it on the counter. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Always want to pile on those points when you can, guys, but if you have a 20-point lead, life is good. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Back to throw, it's Stokes. Got it in the middle, it's Brown.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Running inside. It's Isaac. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to it. Spins away from the defense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, David.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Got a man. It's Tipton. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. Wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Takes it in. Touchdown, South Florida.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return, he stops short of the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Unloads to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Dropping back, it's Stokes. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. The Bulls use their first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. All the numbers and stats will show you going for it on 4th down in this area of the field really puts pressure on a defense. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th.
This offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now early in the game.
Going for the big play. It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulls. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up?
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Logan. Fakes to grab. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10.
Here we go, ready. Red 54, red 54. Go.
Wants to throw it again, and why not? Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Uncorks it. Hauls it in. Delivers the stiff arm. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw it again. Going for the big play. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And he can fill up the hand now with that big man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee.
Ready, go.
No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Bulls will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
I caught up with the Memphis head coach coming out of the locker room. He said he's been talking to his team about ball security. Too many turnovers in the first half. Starting the second half on offense, he said, if we take care of the ball, we'll be just fine. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Nolan. Fires quickly. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
And the Tigers moving quickly to the line.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Got it set up on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Just keep slinging it. Here's the pressure. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Gets the back moving. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Isaac. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay at...
Lots of room to run. The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. And he puts through the extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Sullivan. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Hands it off on the counter. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Finds his big tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Keeps it on first down. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the delay, it's Collins. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. To the air, it's Van Buren working that wide receiver screen. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Using his legs, it's Hayden. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. Memphis wants to move quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the first down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Tipton. Could be an alley. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
They get to him as he throws. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. But that's a great start to this second half.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Now the play fake. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding.
Intentional grounding.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And after that play got sideways, the intentional grounding brings up second and long. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Hard-hitting tackle. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Unloads to the wideout. And the third down pass is incomplete.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And here's the third interception of the night. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Off the play fake on first down. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to keep this drive alive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. To the air, it's Nolan. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Right on target this time. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Memphis picking up the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Working that left side now. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Wants to throw it again. Sets up the screen. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Wants to keep it in the air. Into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown no doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
And he tacked on the extra point. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. They're going to ride this running back. Nice move to keep running. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Trying to pick it up on the ground. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play.
I think these draw plays are a little bit more predictable when it's third and more manageable as opposed to third and long. You could tell defense did a great job understanding the situation, rushing the quarterback, but knowing that run could be an option, and they shut it down.
And the returner will be brought down. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
The Tigers are in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Hayden. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He goes right back to the air. Here's a hit. Takes a hit as he fires. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. And he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Awesome body control, and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, the defense just is not...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just one possession away.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And they did tack on the extra point. Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right, they put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
The points